ClowdyWorld, and PARTYNEXTDOOR needs this. So recently, PARTYNEXTDOOR just came out with a new album cover for his PARTYNEXTDOOR 4, and it's pretty, NSFW. Got that girl double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. RIP my boy Teddy Ray. So PARTYNEXTDOOR, man, just hit 30, man. So we already know that he was probably gonna drop an album, do something big. And the PARTYNEXTDOOR 4, or P4, coming out on April 26th, confirmed the recognized performer said his thing on Instagram, basically saying that this is happening and we're gonna get some new music. Now I'm very excited. Personally, I am a pretty big PARTYNEXTDOOR fan, but I'm also a realist. When I look at artists like him, I put them in a similar lane as Frank Ocean, in that they're gonna drop when they feel like it. So it's not that I'm not excited or things like that, but it's almost like I'm looking at it, but I'm not, okay, this is for sure about to be, I'm a fan, but I'm not an optimist, you feel me? So the photo features a first-person shot of a woman bending over on a bed. You already know, man, going crazy with the 4 tattoos sitting on her lower back. She has long braids laid out, and the ropes is the face tucked into the sheets. Personally, I really like the album cover. It's really unique, man. I think it's unique. It's eye-catching, and it earned the R&B singer mixed reactions in his comment section all over Instagram, Twitter, Snap, everywhere, bro. So rapper Sweetie commented saying real cancer shit. So you already know, Sweetie rocking with it, fam. Sweetie's rocking with it, dog. I think it's really cool, bro, and I feel like we need more artists to be, what's the word, man? What are they using a lot of these films? Avant-garde. We need artists to be real open and expressive of how they dropping stuff, man, because I feel like it really adds things. And I liked it, and I said it was pretty cool because I like the stretch marks. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I like my Tigers, fam. What that girl JT said, City Girl, I like my Tigers on, bro. So I really like the stretch marks, man. I like the natural beauty, bro. I feel like it also showed that love of the natural without him doing too much. Over on X, they weren't really as expressive. They were saying that PARTYNEXTDOOR's album cover is classless, and someone said that PARTYNEXTDOOR said there was no alternatives. Bro, who are these people, bro? And I always say this stuff, that so many haters are online, especially on X, bro. They got a lot of haters on there, bro. I feel like it's the engagement pooling thing, bro, where X has so many bots now. Everyone gets trying to get paid off of the platform for the payment, that they're just saying stuff to say it, which is crazy because barely anyone's making real money on there off of that type of payment system. But hey, bro, if you want to get bad takes for clout, hey, bro, shout out to Cloudy Reacts. Hey, man. But yeah, so sharing the PD&D 4 artwork is the next step for the chart-topping musician, as he previously shared the singles Resentment and Real Woman. The album is set to be his first full-length project since 2020's Partymobile. Honestly, I did not care for Partymobile a lot. I felt like it was kind of unpolished, but it had good vibes on there and there was good production. PARTYNEXTDOOR's production, to me, is second to only very few to the Metros, to the Travis Scotts. Like, there's very few that PARTYNEXTDOOR's production is not on par with. So I feel like that's always been a strong point in his music. Now, PARTYNEXTDOOR came out and said, the only thing that's important that has changed my life is dropping music. I'm not worried about the fame, explained P&D to Billboard. He continued to detail, this is the hardest I've ever worked on an album, and this is the proudest I've felt. I'm excited to grind even more for the next one. I'm in love with how hard you should work with her. And I really love this quote, bro, because it starts to show something that I feel like recently a lot of artists and engineers and producers and the entire music industry as a whole, they're starting to have to respect the motion and the grind again. These last 5 to 8 years, there's been a really push on making money. That's why you've had albums go from being 10 to 12 tracks to being 15 to 20 tracks. You've had EPs go from 3 to 7 tracks, from being basically albums now to being very little difference to design them at all. Like, everyone's just dropping the drop and dropping a lot of music that's very eatable, but it ain't really, long standing. It's like juice versus sauce. I love me some apple juice, but barbecue sauce stays in the fridge. Get what I'm saying? So when we look more into this, bro, I really want to enjoy and really break down what this man PARTYNEXTDOOR is going to bring to the table, because I feel like he's one of those artists that always has something unique to tell. I remember when I first heard man, bro, I'm really trying about to start reminiscing, bro. Let me calm down. This is a video about a topic. Let me start, not trying to run up the watch time. But I remember when I first tapped into PARTYNEXTDOOR, and I remember I heard, yeah, breach, Preach, 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 preach. Like bro, that was a song, bro. I'm in Miami. Bro, I was like, yo. This man Party Next Door is locked in because he's making music that's genuine right now, man. Now, I feel like it's really unique, bro, because dog, Party Next Door, I remember when he said, you let everything in your chest go to your head, bro. That was hilarious, bro. I feel like this man Party Next Door, bro, he's in a different era of his career where it just feels like it's not about defining anything more for himself. It's more about proving something to himself. And I feel like when artists have that mentality with their music, it brings out the best in them. You could say a big contrast to Party Next Door right now, even though they're not in the same lane, but artist to artist contrast is Lil Baby. Everyone knows Lil Baby, one of the most successful rappers of all time, of recent years as well. Atlanta's finest, been doing it big everywhere else, but his music has kind of fell off. He's not making bad music, it just feels uninspired, nothing new, mid. It feels as if the people that are growing in the same industry, it's like he's the only one staying static, and it's really sad to see when you have an artist like that who's done some really amazing genre-changing music start to feel like they're just trying to be everyone else. I'm saying that to say that Party Next Door almost caught himself in a similar rut back in 2020 where it felt like he was making music that others wanted to hear instead of making music for himself. And just hearing some of the things he's broken down lately, I just feel like Party Next Door is clearly making music for him right now, and that's amazing. I feel like artists in the music industry as a whole benefit greatly when the artist and creative makes music for themselves. I know, right? Shocker. A creative making music for themselves has the best, quality in it. I know. People gonna get in the comments going crazy at me, but really hear me, because in the industry, it feels as if these artists know that, yet they continue to try to force a narrative or push a sound that just doesn't mesh with a lot of them. Maybe it will for a year or maybe a few months, but it seems as if so many of these artists get lost in the same way because they just don't want to grow. Now, I'm very excited for April 26th. I feel like this is really giving Party Next Door a chance to not only reinvent himself, but also establish a new fan base that really gets to hear his music at its peak. I feel like Party Next Door is really gonna do something different. I believe that he has something in store that's gonna really show us some love, man. Now, I'm excited. I'm very excited. That's all I'm gonna say. But ClowdyWorld, and honestly, let me know what you all think. I feel like Party Next Door is in a really unique place in his career where he can drop a lot of things and get love, but it's not about love. He wants to really prove something. He wants to make good quality music. And I think that's something that a lot of us have been missing lately, is some good quality R&B music. Say what you want, but a lot of the GOATs are kind of folding us right now, man. Say what you want about Bryson Tiller. I love the dude, but no one's really talking about that last new album he made. It's like a lot of digestible music. A lot of these big hits and big artists are using and riding on the production wave instead of focusing on the lyrics and the impact and, the story of what they want to say. I love Bryson Tiller, man, and I got love for this man Party Next Door too. So I want to see them at their best. But ClowdyWorld, and let me know what y'all think, man. Am I hating? Do I not see the bigger picture? Or is there something new to see that, Party Next Door has to bring out? Like, comment, subscribe, and ClowdyWorld, we gone.